Hello, have you thought of doing something in your 60s? I want to tell you how I got into YouTube in my 60s. My name is Judith in Judith Down the Villages. Be with me and hear my story as I share how I got into YouTube. I knew there was YouTube, but I was not really interested being in YouTube. But one time, I thought of doing songs because I used to sing in church in choir. So I had some songs that I could always sing in the house. I'd written these songs and I could always just sing in the house. So I thought of getting someone to produce my songs. So I asked a friend if he can get me a producer. It took me to a producer, Lamek Boy Kenya, who introduced me into YouTube. After recording my first song, he told me, now I want to put your songs into YouTube. And he did everything for me. So I'm there in YouTube as an artist, Judy Benson. All that time I was in Nairobi, but I thought of going back home to check on my project. I had a project, I was building a house. So since I was so much behind and I wanted to push it a bit, I was home. And one time, I thought of what can I do apart from music? And another idea came into my mind that just wake up, go and shoot your house. And that was my first video that I did. Then I had another email, and I just decided to have another channel. At first, I was calling just myself Judith Akinyi, that's my name. But I came to find there are so many Judith Akinyi. So I gave my channel a name, Judith Down the Villages. Because I'm dealing so much in the villages. I want to deal in the villages to show people how the villages, how people live in the villages, how people are, the improvement that is there, showing people maybe the houses which are there these days, how people are, everything which is in the village, like the rivers and other things. But I know I have to have a niche. And each and every time I look at my videos, because I can shoot anything at the village. So I look at my videos and find that whenever I shoot a house, I get more views. So I'm thinking of doing that. It's a bit difficult, but I'm thinking of seeing how I'm going just to get at that. But at the moment, I'll do anything that I can see in the village. I'm not a contractor, I'm not a builder, I'm not a fundi, I'm just a layman who just want to show people what is happening in the villages. My first video was see how I started building my house. Then I did the second one, see how I've hustled building my house. Then I kept on going and I loaded. So I started seeing views coming in, and later on subscribers coming in. I never asked for any subscriber, and subscribers were coming in. So I said, okay, let me try this. And I've tried it up to this moment. I am at my 274. So each and every day I could see a subscriber coming in. Not as much as maybe I could have wanted, because me getting into YouTube, I just knew nothing. I started with my Android phone. I was just shooting raw and uploading. And then later on, I went to a cyber anyway, to be shown how I can edit. And the cyber people downloaded a video making for me. It's a simple one, and just said, start with that. So that is what I'm doing at this moment. But I'm seeing subscribers coming in, and I appreciate all my subscribers. So if you're new here, consider subscribing to my channel. So what I want to tell you, if you are in your 60s, stop lagging behind and thinking that you are old. You are not old. Things have changed. And I'm so happy in YouTube because it makes me be on my toes. I will wake up in the morning and think of what to do. I don't just sleep. I'll think of what to do. And then it's like my business. I'm doing it as a business. I have to invest into it. And I think just of YouTube. You can do anything in YouTube, whatever you like. If you are doing anything that you really like, you can show people what you like, what you are doing. You can coach people on what you are doing. It's as easy as that. It is what you like, and you can do it. The only thing is, if you have an email, you can be in YouTube. You are automatically in YouTube. I like watching other videos who have made it in YouTube, especially those who are coaching people in YouTube. The one I like most watching is Roberto Blake. I don't know whether it's Roberto Blake or Roberto Blake. I like watching his videos. I understand him more when he's explaining each and everything. There are things like how to get into your 100 subscribers, how to get into your 1000, and other things. And those are the little tips I take to do my YouTube. I never knew how to write a title. They're not the best, but I'm still learning. I never knew how to put my thumbnail. I'm still learning, not the best. I never knew maybe how to introduce myself. I'm still learning and doing the story and others. So the best way is just watching other YouTubers, how they're doing it, and I learn from there. Now, the 60s and others who are getting to 60s, from 50s, 60s, 40s, don't think you cannot be in YouTube. Start your YouTube today and you will see how great YouTube is. You will just learn. On the way going, you will just learn. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for being with me. Kindly subscribe to my channel. If you are new here, consider subscribing, and let's meet on my next video.